Remove the bumper.
We need to remove this panel. The first thing we need to do is remove this hood latch here. If we look in the back, there's a little kind of almost button. If you push that in and then just lift up, that'll disengage it.
Remove the panel by prying it up. Remove the Torx bolts by turning them counterclockwise.
Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining.
So now we're going to come to the outside here before going into the wheel well, and this piece of trim we need to remove. I would kind of start at the bottom, and you can get a plastic panel puller to help you if you need it. Otherwise, you can just kind of grab and pull, and it should kind of pop off here. Now, we really only need to get this off up to where the bumper connects, which is like right about here. So now that that's off, I can just kind of leave that like so.
Remove the Torx bolts by turning them counterclockwise. Remove the lining by prying it back.
There's still one more bolt that needs to be removed. Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining. You may need to wiggle the trim to remove it.
Remove the Torx bolts by turning them counterclockwise. Remove the lining by prying it back.
There's still one more bolt that needs to be removed.
Now that we have the bolts in the wheel well and the top off, we're going to come kind of underneath here, and there's a bunch of bolts that we need to remove underneath the car in order to get the bumper off here. So we're under the car, and the bolts we need to take off to remove the bumper is basically, what I want to point out here is there's kind of this section right here that kind of goes, it kind of goes back a little bit. That part we're going to take off these 3 bolts here so we can pull this panel down. However, on the outside, if we come kind of to both sides here, if we look, this is kind of where the panel like stops basically. There's 3 bolts that are right up close to the bumper right here on both sides. So
remove the Torx bolts by turning them counterclockwise.
now what we're going to look for is, again, this panel. We want to come kind of back to these ones here. There's 3 bolts that we're going to need to remove here. You can see this panel's kind of down. We need to pull this down and come behind it here, and there's 4 more bolts we're going to need to take off that are kind of behind this panel here. Now that we have all the bolts off, we're going to come to one side or the other, doesn't matter which one. We're going to locate kind of where the bumper connects here. And what you want to do is kind of get on the inside of the wheel well here and kind of pull, just pull back, wiggle and pull here. And you can see that's going to kind of pop off then right there. And we can kind of just leave it there for now. We're going to go do the same thing on the other side. And after we get that other side disconnected, it should allow us here to pull the bumper off. Now that we have the sides disengaged here, we're going to come to the front and kind of pull the bumper back. We did put kind of a rug down here so we can set the bumper down without worrying about scratching it, but essentially what we're going to do is just kind of grab, pull back here, and it should kind of come down and off like so. And then over here on the driver's side, we do have a connector that we're going to need to remove in order to get this bumper out of the way.
Slide the locking mechanism back, then push the tab down to pull out the connector.
So now we're going to bring the bumper back up. One thing to keep in mind is basically this part of the bumper needs to sit kind of over the underneath part. So basically what I would do is kind of get that kind of slide the underneath in there and then lift up on this. So kind of just get it in like that. Before we do lift it up, we are going to come over here and reconnect this connector.
Connect the new bulb and lock it in place by sliding the plastic lock forward.
We can kind of lift this guy up into place. Now, the tabs on the top here, they do kind of slide into this section up here. So if you kind of line those up and then slide them in, that should kind of get everything where it needs to be. So here we are, we're up here. I'm gonna slide those in. That should kind of lock it in there a little bit too, okay? So once we have it locked in there, you may want to come underneath and check just to make sure that none of the panels are kind of pinched or anything. I think we're pretty good. And then we can go to the sides and push those back in and start putting bolts back in. So now that we have the bumper back up into position, we're going to put this side part back in. Be careful here of the trim again because it's kind of just hanging here. But we're basically just going to line this guy up.
Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise.
So now we're going to put this trim piece back on. Basically, we're just lining up the little tabs here with the holes. Everything should be pretty lined up already. So basically, we can just kind of get it in there and just kind of tap it into place here. We're going to do the same thing on this side now. We're going to pop this just kind of back in here, so just line it up.
Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining.
Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise. Align the trim and secure it to the vehicle. Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise.
So now we're going to bring this panel kind of back up. Now, there are a couple little kind of areas that you might have to kind of tuck up in there, but basically we're just kind of bringing this back up into place here.
Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise.
Make sure the assembly is tight and secure.
Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise. Align the panel with the body before securing it to the vehicle. It's important to make sure it's set properly, otherwise it won't attach correctly.
When we bring this back in, we want the tab completely up like that. And then we can just set this back on there and then just go ahead and push the tab back in, make sure it's kind of flush.